Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Vagrus the Riven Realms. We're halfway through, maybe more than halfway. We're in the middle of Javik's quest into his own mind, and now we're in a former version of Valensteel, he thinks? So let us continue. Further interrogation of the burning questions the both of you have is of little use. You are alone in the hallway, and thus there is little left to do but explore. The statues and murals you saw earlier cover both sides, and lead up to an immaculately carved stairway, while behind you the passages diverge, splitting off into several corridors and paths, one of which is a spiraled staircase that undulates downward, leading underground perhaps. Then there is the archway opening to the magnificent garden. Javik glances at you meaningfully, an expression torn between curiosity and dismay on his face. "Lead the way, if you please," he says. Let's take a gander at the garden. Leave the hall and take a gander at the garden. Having made your decision, you begin exploring in earnest, taking in the pristine magnificence of elvish architecture, craftsmanship, and planning. In the end, you enter and leave the marble buildings all around what you deem are palace grounds in an arboreal city the likes of which you have never seen. You walk down corridors of ostentatious width and narrow hallways that lead to dead ends, or vast pillared chambers. The rooms themselves vary greatly too. Some are replete with murals of elves planting gardens or watching the stars, while others are a testament to the sheer gilded opulence that they ostensibly favored. One thing does not change, however. There is not a living soul here, nor any sign of recent habitation. For all intents and purposes, the White City has been abandoned, bathing in the warm light of the sun without people to disturb it. As time draws out in a ponderous fashion, you seek to converse with Javik, if for no other reason than to ease the peculiar sense of dread that has begun to set in. Yet the impulse is cut short by something you cannot define, something intangible, lost between elegant filigrees and never-ending passages that seem to lead nowhere in particular. And then at length you come into a large throne room. Oversized chairs threaded of gold and silver loom at the large end of the chamber, high upon a many-layered dais. Finally, after what feels like an eternity in this place, Javik turns to you. "The presence I felt, it is stronger here. Careful, Vagrus, like I said. Whatever it is, it does not wish for you to be here." You nod, and as you do, you feel the liminal space around you shift with an otherworldly eeriness. Ooh! Ah! The spooky statue. Your eyes are drawn into the high ceiling. Up above, just below what appears to be stained glass of kaleidoscopic colors, a fractured cerulean cloud descends, its core crackling and sparking with dark energy. As it draws closer, the mass splits into many parts, and vague shapes form that encircle you. They draw closer to you, and you call out, wondering at the meaning of this spectacle. The answer is swift, the rebuke immediate. One wisp crashes into you with great force, and you are thrown to the marble floor. Then the pale, unformed shape drifts closer and closer, and just when you imagine yourself at its mercy, Javik steps in front of you, blocking its path. All around you, the scene frays at the edges, giving way to ruined structures and crumbling masonry from different times. The undulating, glowing form lashes out, and a battle begins at once. Mind battles! Alright, it's Javik versus a pot and a glowing ball. The formula... coward! I mind blast you. Ho-ho, for 7! And then... maybe move here? Oh, he got me. I'm gonna mind blast you again. Dead. Wow. 2 crits in a row. Maybe we weren't supposed to kill that thing. The hovering, ever-dancing entities fall back, but are soon joined by more. I don't know how they are able to, Javik says with difficulty. He has no time to finish his thought because more of the formless rays fly at you, intent on your destruction. Gritting his teeth, Javik summons the remainder of his mental might. I wish I could, partake. Oh my god! That's too many! I think this is a battle we're definitely not supposed to win. They have 99 HP. I don't even know if we're gonna get an attack off. Good attempt, Javik. I believed in you. With the fight at a close, the once formless wisps shift, slowly becoming humanoid. Disengaging as they hover back towards the many thrones atop the dais, their dreadful visages become more defined. Soon a half-dozen elven specters stand on the dais, each in front of its throne, gazing upon you with disdain. They settle upon the thrones in unison in utter silence, until Javik steps forward. "This is your memory, isn't it? Who are you? Why are you in my mind?" he calls out. A ghastly elven figure in the middle of the small party answers indignantly, his voice booming into your mind. "Did thou truly countenance thine own triumph? We are part of thee, sorcerer, and thou art part of us. What dost thou seek herein, pray tell?" "To squander its gift," another spirit interjects before Javik can respond. "To entertain such a thing, thy folly is laid bare." "Thou shalt speak, for our patience wears thin," the first figure intones, its timbre vibrating in your mind like a distant thunder. "I came here to understand what lies hidden, what shaped my fate all those years ago. Whatever I forgot had ever happened," Javik responds, "and now I can see what was kept hidden all along. You were here all along." The eerie silence proliferates. The spirits look on, their visage unmoving and unnerving. A palpable sense of dread hangs in the air. Then finally, the central figure's voice gnaws its way into your psyche anew. "Dost thou hold a grudge? 'Tis true thine own truth was kept from thy grasp," the voice rumbles in a tenor that gives the impression of condescension. "Would that thee had the sight to know that what we dost know, understand thee would." "And what gives you the right to make that decision?" Javik asks, and you can tell from his tone that the conversation has taken a turn. "Mental powers enhanced or not, it is my mind. And you know what? I'd rather like my mind to stay mine alone. Call me crazy." The second voice booms into your consciousness now, its vibrations layered with incredulity and malice. It makes you recoil just to feel it inside your head. It is like a carnivorous insect feeding on your brain matter. And yet you can do nothing. You must endure it. "I told thee, squander its gift it wants. Piteous creature, this worm, beneath our station, dear kinsman. Lost, irredeemable, unworthy of its gift." "Nay," the first voice responds in a considerably more measured fashion than the second. "We shall not afford it the prospect. The mission we embarked upon shalt not be interfered with." "Then you will not remove yourselves from the depths of my mind," Javik retorts, his words cutting with a rare kind of anger and frustration. "I want you gone." "Silence!" the first voice thunders with indignation, and a cacophony of whispers follows. They gnaw your consciousness, fraying your sanity, until you want to scream. You clutch your head to block out the torrent of whispers of madness, but whatever you can muster is in vain as the first spirit delivers its final words. "I declare thee banished forevermore. Thou shalt not trifle away thy gift, nor interfere with our work. Begone, fool!" You hear the beginnings of Javik's retort. It is clear that the voices and whispers have not so affected him, but he is silenced as the scene dissipates in real time, all becoming the blackness of the unconscious realm. You feel yourself spinning helplessly, sinking into a reeling unknown, until to your shock, you wake. Back in the Calaris. Your eyes spring open. The towering crystals of the Calaris are back, and they're a welcome sight in light of what has transpired. You notice with relief that the moons are still high in the sky. Your gaze follows Javik now, and you see that he too is awake. He is weeping quietly, waiting a while for the sobs to quiet. You ask the Tarkian what happened. He turns to you with tears still in his eyes. "I do not know, Vagrus. The spirits, they were elves. I thought... It doesn't matter now." After a lengthy wait to help him gather his wits, you probe the sorcerer on the elven spirits. Does he remember them? "These elves," he says with difficulty when he finally speaks. "They are from Valensteel. I remember now. I was lost down there in the darkness, running and hiding for my life when the Yergs attacked us, and they found me. They wormed themselves into my mind and made me forget, built walls so that they cannot be found easily. Boosted my powers, too, it seems, beyond imagining, and protected me, too. I know that. Yet they were never invited, and as for what their work is, your guess is as good as mine. What can the spirits of the dead want traipsing around among the living inside a wanderer's mind?" You ask him what he plans to do now. I do not know. There is nothing I can do. You were there. You heard them, did you not? They rebuked my requests. There was no discussion, no explanation. Only millennia-old arrogance he sees now. I thought that such beings could be reasoned with. I was wrong. They must have taken root in my mind and refused to leave me or see my predicament. They would not even hear it. Let's go, Vagrus. We have to go. I cannot think about this now. So much work, so much research, pondering, all for nothing, he says with a sorrow, trailing off. Understanding the moment, you begin to pack up what is left of your belongings and start heading back to the Comitatus. Solemnly and with great effort, the sorcerer follows. The two of you walk back in silence until your respective bedrolls beckon. You say your goodbyes for now. You both agree. There will be more time for talk later. Now it seems is not the time to discuss the psychic journey or indeed what happened therein. Time will tell what damage has been done and what, if anything, you can do now. Interesting. Well, can we upgrade Javik now? Heyo! Alright. Let's do so. Upgrade this dude. Can we get Mind Blast? No, you need to get Prowess 6 for that, that's right. But we could set up for Mind Blast. Power skill is... He's already got Channeling +1 though, so Clairvoyant. Accuracy is always a good thing. Regenerating power per turn would be pretty sick. Magical effects lasting a longer turn would be pretty nice, too. Especially if we boost Premonition. I imagine I'm just going to ignore Receding Swing. This doesn't seem very useful. Ooh, look at all the power and all the resistances. Resolute, not so much. Savant would be good for block. Spell Penetration sounds nice. Well, we already have a +1, so maybe we ignore that. Power and accuracy? Okay. Yeah, let's split between these two. We need Strong Mind 5. Got Telepath? Telepath? No, it's Telepath for sure. How do you get Introspection? That's Prowess and Savvy. Oh, Prowess is your level anyway, so... Savant? Tough and Dexterous. What about Clairvoyant? We'd need Perceptive 5. Okay, we don't have enough for that. So I would like to get Clairvoyant. That would be 10 proficiency. I think Introspection would be a good one. So getting Prowess, or Savvy 4 would be good. And then I don't know if I like Savant as much. Like, Block is good, but he should never be in the front anyway. And then Durable Spells would be a good one. Okay, I'm going to hold on to the bit of proficiency here. Call that good for now. And then let's move on. End the day. All right, head back. Right back to Crystal here. And then we'll move on to Lumen and then Torzeg Shelter Beyond. Oh, you buggers. I've just had a psychic journey. I don't have time for your nonsense. Interesting. Oh, there we go. I was like, doesn't seem to make a difference there. All right, we're not going to use our boost because I want to eliminate leaders as well. So get at him. Attack. Javik should be stronger now, so let's try him out in battle here. Stun this guy. Nice. Well done. Then kill this dude. 8. Nice. Boost Nadir, please. She does the most AoE damage. Oh, crit was sick. Got a kill in there. Nice miss, nerd. And then that guy's stunned, so we can leave him be. Try to melt this guy's mind here. Nice miss again. I saw it coming. I knew it. Alright. Poke this dude. And then swap with Nadir, because she doesn't belong in the front. And then throw down some wards underneath everybody. Ah, he lived. He lived! Curses. Poke that dude. Shoot him. Nice. Death upon you. That guy's gonna die to the ward. So let's try and kill this guy, maybe. Burn. He's gone, Jim. And this guy is up next. Javik, please melt his brain. He's gone. Now, you dare throw a javelin at my sorcerer. I'm gonna try and stun you. It didn't work. But dang, if that hawk didn't do a crap ton of damage to him. Alright. Please finish him off, Gorgoro. Yes, well done. That was pretty good for orc combat. Usually they beat the crap out of my people a little more. Roll well, please. Could have been better. You still fighting me? There's not that many of you left. Alright, fine. Have at thee. Alright, same squad. We didn't really get that much damage done to us, so we might as well. Stun the guy in the front. Shoot the guy in the middle. That's the way things go. Javelins incoming. Javik is pretty, like, dodgy. It's kind of impressive. Nice crit, well done. Take the time to boost Nadir. Getting the fireball and the wards on the ground, I think, is a useful thing to do. Ah, you bugger. Alright, break this guy's armor. Nerd. Alright, throw down your flame wards. Oh, he's stunned. I was like, how come he didn't get to switch places? Oh, nice crit. Burn these fools. One of them died. And now the other died. Fantastic. That guy's... No, this guy's not stunned. He's dead now, though. No, he's not! And then he javelined me right in the gut. Rude. Alright, poke that guy. I knew he was gonna smack Nadir right in the head. It's all because I said the last combat went really well. And then they're like, oh, you think so, really? I'll show you. Melt this guy's brain. He's gone. Poke him. Good job. Fighting orcs is rough, because they always stun everybody. Oh my god, look how many fighters got hurt. Now they're retreating. F you, chase them down. Haha, all of you are dead. I did lose a mount, though, which is annoying. Because they're expensive to replace. I lost 4 fighters, 1 of my mounts, and a scout. What do you mean I gained 30 Yerg? That can't be right. No, okay. I was like, that can't be true. Something doesn't sound right about that. Alright, get in. Get into the Manzio here. Exchange for news. And then get a quick... Well... Oh, kick this one worker out. I don't need him. New scout. Replace the fighters that died. Get a rest going. Fantastic. Alright. Now let's head to Lumen and then Torzeg's shelter. And to do so, we will throw on our heating crystal and our goggles. And then make our way through the crystal like so. Well done. Now we can take our crystal off. And then put on our tents. Camp. And then try to find some goodies. No luck. I guess we did succeed, actually. Never mind. I take it back. Camp one more time. Get a little vigor back. I don't think we'll have enough movement to reach Lumen today. But we can, normally. But we can force march it, and I think I'll go ahead and do that. Oh, we can! Just barely, even with our march ability. Sick. That ability is so good. I have no context for any of the other abilities that this game gives you from your background. But that one is, I do not regret having that one at all. Many a time where I've been like, that was great, thank you. Let's swap back to our gear that we normally use. Good. Now, we do have something to turn in here, so we do that. And then... oh, we're just hauling around some scrap metal, huh? We were assuming we'd go to Avernum, I guess? Do you guys have anything to take to Torzeg Shelter? I might as well ask. There we go. Good enough. Alright, while we're here, we should go visit Shebeni real quick. Are there any things we can record? Aha! We can record our knowledge about distant realms and record our knowledge about the settlements of Terra Supra. Let's do that one. Shebeni has you sit down in front of the Nexus. While she is preparing the device with a series of spells and incantations, you have to concentrate on the knowledge you are about to record on the pristine crystal. Slowly but steadily, you sink into the state of meditative tranquility. Done. Okay, and then we'll do the other one. Distant realms. Any rare crystals? I think we did all of these. The Ruelm's Walker, the Tot Visit, and the Waylaid Warlock. I think I did all of those before. Journal for Posterity. We still need to do the one of Terra Supra for other locations, I guess. The Dragon Realms. Imperial Faith. Non-imperial cultures. And flora and fauna. So we still have a ways to go. But we did good. Ask Shebeni where she is from. Not right now. Let's go ahead and rest. Put our people to work, since we have some spare movement. Good job. And then head over to Torzeg Shelter. We have 5 days worth of supplies. I think you can get to Torzeg Shelter in 5 days from Lumen. Especially if we force march one of the days. So fast. There we go. Yeah, we'll get there tomorrow. Pretty sick. Alright, let's talk to Javik real quick. See if he's got anything to say about his experiences. Ask Javik how he is since the ritual in Loom and what he plans to do next. Javik bears his gaze downward. It's hard to know what comes next, Vagrus. The spirits, the revelation, everything in Loom. It's just so depressing. There's got to be something that comes next, but I just don't know what it is yet. There's so much to process, more even than anything I've dealt with over the years, he confesses. You ask Javik if there's anything you might be able to do to aid him better to overcome his current predicament. It is kind of you to ask, but no, not really. There's a few ideas swirling around up here, he says as he levels a finger and points at his head. But nothing substantial. After a drawn-out pause, Javik snorts, apparently finding humor in the matter. Look at me, I'm a victim of eldritch creatures, he says, mocking himself. There's little more I can say at the moment, and in the interest of not painting myself in the further in the vein of a damsel, I'll leave it there if you don't mind. You nod and tell the sorcerer that whatever solution presents itself, you can only hope it finds him in due time. Okay, well, we'll just have to wait. Have an arcane text. Have a book. Maybe that'll make you feel better. Okay. All right, and then we go into Torzeg Shelter. I think we'll pause the episode there. Kind of a shorter one, but last episode was kind of a longer one, so it all kind of balances out. We'll pause here. What I'm going to do, we'll turn in all of our things here, and then I'm going to get set up to go to the Bronze Desert next time. So we'll see if anybody wants me to carry. Let's just sell this stuff. Cart anything through the Realm Gate for them. And otherwise, I could set up to bring like a bunch of ivory and tin through with us and bring that to Hacktorest. I'll think about it. But for next time, plan on us going to the Bronze Desert. So if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Vagrus, the Riven Realms, or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.